Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Around 5:39 this evening, the Bermuda Police Service responded to multiple reports that a motorcycle with two men on was firing shots at a motor car travelling along South Shore. We believe this incident started around the T Street, Devonshire area and finally finished outside the Southampton Princess on South Shore Road when the vehicle came to a stop against a wall outside of the hotel. We are, of course, actively investigating this, but right now the most important thing for us is to ask for witnesses. So we are appealing for anyone who saw anything between those 2 points, between T Street in Devonshire and the Southampton Princess, involving two men dressed in white clothing on a motorcycle following or around a black motor vehicle, black motor car.
Questions? Is there any indication that this may have been linked to the shooting from Monday of this week?
It is very early on in the investigation and we're not able to establish links like that at this stage.
We understand that the Bermuda Police Service has been in the Riviera Crescent area, presumably looking for a suspect?
We're looking at multiple leads right now, and obviously the Riviera Estate area is one of those places that we're looking, but we are looking into a number of leads on this case already. And as I said, we're appealing for witnesses who can give us more information and help us piece together what exactly happened today.
The gun violence situation had seemed to have been brought under control for a little while with a number of major arrests. Any indication to the Bermuda Police Service what may have caused this sudden flare-up, if we can call it that, bearing in mind it's only been 2 incidents?
It's always hard early on in these things to find out exactly what went on. Our experience over the last few years is that these things generally start over something quite trivial, and so it's hard for us to establish. There's nothing major going on out there that would lead us to believe that there is an increase overall in gun crime or that people need to feel unsafe. These are very isolated incidents.
This is perhaps something unprecedented. I don't think we've ever heard of individuals actually chasing a vehicle for a considerable distance and firing at the same time, or a situation as we've witnessed today. Is the Bermuda Police Service prepared for something like this?
We train our guys in a number of areas. We train our car driving officers in a lot of different skills, and we're always prepared. There are very few things that happen that haven't happened before somewhere, and our training takes us all over the world to learn from the best.
There were several reports by individuals who were here at the scene that they saw the police in extensive forensic apparel today. A bit out of the norm from what we've accustomed to seeing. What was the reason for that?
Our forensic science unit are very careful. Experience has taught us that we have to take every precaution when it comes to handling evidence. And we're out there looking for evidence, and the best way to do that is wearing the proper clothing. And if we have the time and the equipment on hand to do that, we're always going to do the best search that we can using the best equipment and the best methods.
Any idea how many shots have been fired?
Not at this stage.
What about the condition of the individual who was driving the car?
I understand that the injuries to the individual who was driving the car are not life-threatening at this time.
Was the individual shot at all?
That's, again, too early to tell. We'll learn more from when the doctors finish their examinations.
Gentlemen.